I'm confuzzled.
Sending data to the new stream. I don't know how many people got kicked over.
I didn't.
Yep, I just can't. Twitch is a lot easier. You just go right back up on it. All right. No frame loss yet. I haven't clicked into the game. Okay, 2 FPS down. It's starting to tick back up. The game's not even doing anything. It's just me clicked into the game.
Okay.
Let me pull up chat so I can monitor it so everybody can give me feedback on what's going on.
Okay.
Because I do have my monitor here, but larger test size. All right. And the game is actually doing just... Oh, it just dropped down to 49, but it's still above the 30 I like to keep it at. Oh, that's right. I lowered that over here. Okay. Hang on. We're going to raise the FPS back in the game. Oh, that went choppy as fuck.
Do you want me to take a look at something, or?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Most of the settings are on my side.
Alrighty then.
I'm going to turn off this. Nah, never mind. Alright. So if I keep the game at 30 FPS, this is working. Yeah, I know, like, that's an issue. Encoding overload again. Alright. We're going back to the game I actually care about. I don't know why YouTube didn't do it like it's supposed to. Alright, so let's boot into Dead Space. The game I actually care about, whether or not it works. I tested it a moment ago. It was working just fine. Or fine-ish. But now that I've upped the FPS and the screen resolution, because I also can scale it back down if I need to. I don't want to. Let's also do this. Now we're doing the larger version of me. Oh, that kicked my frame rate FPS down to 30, just me going into full-size mode. That's interesting. Mind you, 30 is where I normally kept it before. Now it's at 20. It's dropping. I don't like this. I have 2 graphics cards in. Why is this not encoding right? And they are running in crossfire to each other. Alright.
Okay, so your Twitch thing is a little choppy.
Yeah, it should be choppy across the board right now.
But YouTube is fine.
Yeah, YouTube's trying to compensate, but I just dropped down to 12 FPS, which means it's yeah. All right, I do have the graphics set to high. I shouldn't need to lower that. Really shouldn't. Okay, we're at 47. Oh, drop down to 12. All right, let me go back down to smaller me. Smaller me, the frame FPS goes right the fuck back up, and I don't know why. Don't know why. All right, let's do this. Hang on. Settings. I got a couple settings I can tweak while live. All right. Let's do multi-pass mode, low latency. That might be an issue. And then we're going to lower that back down. Give it a second to turn over. I'm not even doing anything, and I'm just watching the frame rate stay at a low level. All right, let's go to this. Multi-pass mode, we'll bring it down to single pass. Let's see how that looks. Let's go to high quality. Sitting at 41, and I'm not really doing it. Hell, I'm not even clicked into the game. We're going to continue game. I'm at 32 frames, and I'm not doing anything yet. Okay, it jumped up to 55. Moving around. It's at 54. 50 when I'm shooting. Down to 30. It is so fucking inconsistent. So fucking inconsistent. Alright, hang on. Once again, I don't like doing searches on here, just so you guys don't see what I'm looking at. All right, I'm gonna look up what tuning actually does because I don't know. Okay, so tune options should be set to high, and I have it currently set to, yeah, I have it set to high. Okay. Okay, no, then it's not what I'm. Okay, here we go. Advanced OBS settings and how to use them. All right. Profile. Okay, that's profile, not what I was looking at a second ago. Is profile even listed here? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so I'm now dropping it down to main. I shouldn't have to drop anything. Hell, I'm just sitting here. Well, I also have a lot of like windows open, so um, I'm sitting at 30 frames per second. No game is actively up. All right. Displaying graphics. And can I even control the FPS of this? Yeah, it's just giving me the option of that. Let's do this. Hang on, I'm gonna adjust that. That fucking tanked. I can't. This is starting to get to me. Like, this is starting to peeve me a lot. Alright, we're gonna go to custom. Actually, shadow quality. What's this? I'll bring that down to medium. I don't care. What's this? Ambient occlusion. We're gonna turn that off. That's fine. I'm sitting comfortably at 30 frames per second, give or take. I forgot you can change the difficulty here. That is kind of funny. Like, normally you don't get that. All right, so I'm still at 30 frames per second because usually YouTube has a lot of trouble, like, actually. All right, so it's sitting comfortably at 30 frames per second. It's actually jumping up a little bit, and I can handle it only being 30 frames per second. I don't care if it's not 60 frames per second. The only reason I kicked it up to 60 is the expected, or not locking it at 60 or 30 anymore, is because if it has to downgrade the game, it's going to have issues. But all right, so I'm at least able to play the game now. Hell, me pausing it dropped it for some reason. All right, going back into settings. I did have a thing I was about to read. Right, I'll get to read this with me. Tune to none, and frankly, that's fine for a mass majority of users. All right, output. I'm not seeing any options for that. Shit. Okay, so I can't adjust the X. Okay. Okay, what's this? Okay, hang on. What's this? We're cheating a bit here, talking about max B frames before other options as it impacts some of the other settings before. B frames by predictive frames are like extra keyframes, but instead of showing up consistently, only show up as needed. Okay. What if I did this? Hang on. What if I did this? I'm going to change which GPU is doing the processing. Like me just sitting here, I'm watching the frame rate toggle. Look ahead, INVEC only. This setting directly is the max B frame, so read up on this first. Oh, let me go back up to it and finish that. I know what B frames are. In short, 2 is a good base. All right, what do I have my B frame set to? 2. Okay, that's fine. Look ahead only. Do I have look ahead on? No, I do not. Yeah, don't need that. Psycho visual tuning. Okay, what's this? Okay, I need that on apparently. GPU. If you selected Invic. All right, it's recommending I lower the resolution. I have CBR. It's recommending a bitrate of 4K, which most people are saying you should do higher than that, but we'll leave it at that. Preset. Okay, hang on. Where is this at? Multi-pass mode. It's not even listing multi-pass mode, which is annoying. Oh, it's actually telling me to use look ahead. All right, we'll use look ahead. Because I don't actually get dropped frames, I just get low frame rate. All right, let's change the bitrate down to 4K because that's what this guy's recommending. I shouldn't need to do this once again. Because it's not my up speed that's an issue, like with the router or anything. This is 100%. What did it say? Quality, medium, profile, high. And then bring this to medium quality, hit apply. Watch how because I'm so fucking annoying. GPU is set to 0 like I have it. CBR, Invic, frame rate. That's a good question. What is my frame rate 48? That this is fucking annoying. Actually, my audio bitrate might be part of the issue. Like, that sounds like an odd thing to accuse. Let's take a look what my options are. Gothic, say something.
Hello?
Okay. I just wanted you to say something. All right, we're going back to output because I was apparently looking in the wrong place. Oh, here it is, audio. Okay, my audio bitrate is 128 kbs. Audio sample rate is 4 kilohertz. I don't get to say kilohertz enough. Where would that even be? Video codec. In order for me to play with the encoder, once again, I'd have to bring the stream down, so we're not going to touch that just yet. I don't think it's the arguably like it recording and doing the replay buffer might be causing some issues, but that doesn't make sense. My frame rate is sitting at 27. That's with the game on, but not me in the game. I'm back in the game. It actually went up when I got into the game. Okay, I'm able to play because when I first tried this, I was getting like no frames. Let me go get into a fight real fast. Let's see if like the high action of me actually doing. Well, now my game's just straight lagging. Okay, I think that was just it trying to catch up with everything. And now my frame rate dropped down to 18. All right, so now I'm getting some FPS drop. Ooh, what's this? Some credits. I'll have to remember that. The record for anybody who needs. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. It says I need to go to a faster encoder. Okay. But what are my options when it comes to encoder? Yeah, my nose itches. Yeah, I've got one of the fast NVIDIA. Okay. And I turned off the rescale, which means I think that's about the only option left I got on me is the rescale. All right, I'm going to be going back live again, but not on YouTube. It'll just be a Twitch thing. So if you're wanting to follow me as I'm trying to figure this out, you'll have to follow me on Twitch. So I'll be back.